Solving trigonometric equation, question 8. Determine approximate solution to the nearest 100th radian for tan 2x equals to square root of 3, where x is between 0 to 2 pi. So let's review this question once. It says like this: tan 2x equals to square root of 3, and within a domain where x is less than equal to 0, is greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 2 pi. So that's the domain for x. But see, the question is in 2x. So you need to find what the domain is for 2x. That is kind of very important for these kinds of questions. So let me multiply this by 2 and we get 2x is less than equals to 4 pi and greater than equal to 0. So that means when we are looking for solutions for this kind of question, then we are expecting more than two answers, right? We know cos is positive. In this case, we know tan is positive in this case when you are in quadrant 1 or in quadrant 3. That's the cos rule, right? But remember one thing, that the value of x is not just between 0 to 2 pi. We are dealing with this 2x, and then that means two circles, right? So 2x could be between 0 to 4 pi. That means one set, and the next set is plus 2 pi, right? Now, so those are the four values which we are expecting as a solution, right? So that is first thing to note even before you start solving this question, right? Otherwise, it seems to be a very simple problem, correct? Now, the whole idea of taking this problem here is to understand the concept. Now, the second one is that we can use tan and, well, square root 3. So we know when is tan equals to square root 3. I know it's saying nearest 100th. We'll do that thing later, but let's look into our special triangle, right? We could solve it with special triangle, where this is 1, this is 2, and this is square root 3. You got it. Tan is square root 3 when the angle is pi by 3 or 60 degrees. So pi by 3 is this angle, correct? So that is a triangle which is for pi by 6, pi by 3, and pi by 2. That special triangle, this is 90, right? And that angle is pi by, let me write it out, so it's too small a place to write here. It is pi by 3, right? And this angle here is pi by 6, correct? So that special triangle tells us that tan of pi by 3 is equal to square root of 3, correct? Now, the question is tan 2x equals to square root 3. That means, well, pi by 3 is my related acute angle. So solution for this is acute angle alpha equals to pi by 3, correct? So we got one solution, and that we say as the solution here is the acute angle alpha is pi by 3, and this angle is pi by 3. So that is my one solution, right? Now we know that tan is positive even in this. So the other angle is what? That other angle is pi plus pi by 3. Is it okay? So there is 3 pi's here, and that's 4 pi by 3, correct? So you divide this pi into 3 equal parts, correct? And this is the fourth one, 4 pi by 3, right? Now in 2 pi's, there are going to be 6 pi's with us, right? Correct? So the next two solutions, so that is within the domain of 2 pi. So within a domain of 0 to 2 pi, we get two solutions, pi by 3 and 4 pi by 3. But actually for 2x, the domain is from 0 to 4 pi, correct? And therefore, we'll go one more circle. And if we do that, so then that means, let me just make one more circle here. Let's go like this one, correct? So this will be how much? One full circle, if we are dividing it into pi by 3's, will be 6 pi by 3, correct? 3 on the top, 3 here. So this becomes 7 pi by 3. Do you understand? 7 pi by 3. That means 2 pi plus pi by 3, correct? 2 pi plus pi by 3, correct? Or you can add 2 pi to this to get the next one. So 2 times 3 is 6 and 6 plus 4 is 10. So the next one will be 10 pi by 3. So that is how you get all your angles, correct? So that is the solution which I have given you on the right hand side. So basically I'm trying to explain you to visualize and get the solution, correct? Now I'll give you the algebraic solution here. When we say tan 2x equals to square root of 3, then that means what angle will give me square root of 3? It is tan, we know tan theta or tan alpha of pi by 3, we know tan pi by 3 is equals to square root of 3. So that means our acute angle alpha is pi by 3, correct? That is one solution, right? But what we are trying to figure out is all the possible solutions. So all the possible solutions are when this angle alpha is in quadrant 1 or in quadrant 3. That is in the domain of 0 to 2 pi. Since we have 2x here, so we have to go one full circle more. So we'll add 2 pi to our answers. So all the possible answers which will satisfy this equation are, now let me write down. So this angle is actually 2x. We'll say, well, now 2x is equal to pi by 3, or it could be equal to pi by 3 plus pi, right? Plus pi gives me 4 pi by 3, or we go one more circle, so we'll add just 2 pi to these, and we get 7 pi by 3, or 10 pi by 3. Correct? Now, you also know that the time period for tan is actually pi. So keep on adding pi to them. So if I add pi to it, you get 3 times 1 is 3, 3 plus 1, 4. 3 times 1, 3, 3 plus 4, 7. Then 3 times 1 is 3, 3 plus 7 is 10. So that's also an easy way of doing it, correct? Now, these are the values for 2x. So what is x going to be equal to? Half of this, right? So this is going to be pi by 6, and this is going to be half of this will give me 2 pi by 3, and half of this will give me 7 pi by 6. Half of this gives me 5 pi by 3, correct? So these are the 4 solutions to this, and these solutions are in exact. So I'm not writing in nearest hundredth here. I'm giving my exact solutions, correct, for the time being. And for you as an exercise, you can always use your calculator and then plug in pi divided by 6, round it to the 100th radian, and write down your answer. Okay, thank you.